I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. At the White House press briefing on Monday, John Kirby spoke about the separation of powers in regard to Nancy Pelosi's rumored trip to Taiwan. The Speaker of the House is currently in Asia, and reports indicate she will travel to Taipei on Tuesday. The White House has said that Congress is an independent branch of government, and that the White House cannot prevent them from traveling somewhere. China has been using bellicose language in response to the proposed stop in Taiwan, but Kirby said U.S. policy towards Taiwan remains unchanged.
Thank you. You've been emphasizing the separation of powers and the separation of the legislative branch from the executive. Does the White House feel confident that President Xi understands that separation?
As I said in my opening statement, we've had diplomatic and bilateral relations with the PRC for decades. They understand well. I can't speak for President Xi, I wouldn't do that, but our assumption is they understand very well how our Constitution is organized and that there are three equal branches of government.
I don't think I'm hearing you say yes to that question.
I said it in my opening statement that the PRC understands well the separation of powers.
If you are confident about that, was this an issue that President Biden raised directly with President Xi during their phone call? We didn't get a very detailed readout of the detailed discussions they had during that phone call last week.
The president, in his conversation with President Xi, made clear that Congress is an independent branch of government and that Speaker Pelosi makes her own decisions, as other members of Congress do, about their overseas travel. That was made clear.
Can I just do one more follow-up? If the policy is that the president wouldn't encourage or discourage a lawmaker from traveling to a specific place because of the separation, if a senior lawmaker were to plan a trip right now to, say, North Korea or Moscow, would we not hear the president weigh in those instances?
I think you would see the president be consistent. We provide members of Congress facts, analysis, context. They make their own decisions about where and when they're going to travel. We do the best we can to provide advice and counsel and context and information, and that will continue. There's nothing inconsistent about that at all. I just realized I have my badge on. I got to take this off.
Has anyone in the administration or in this White House explicitly spoken with the Speaker and said you should not go on the trip? I know the President has not done that, but has there been any communication from senior national security officials inside this White House?
There have been direct conversations with the Speaker and her staff before she left at various levels in the national security establishment. The President did not speak directly with the Speaker about this trip. I am not going to divulge the contents of those conversations that we have, with her, particularly with the Speaker. I will just go back to what I said before, Tyler. Fulsome discussions, context, analysis, facts, information about her overseas travel, which is completely consistent with the way we do it in the past.
It seems like this trip obviously